Hey everyone, happy Monday, and I'm Kim Adams here for Monday's Money Talk. And today I thought we would talk a little bit about just the power of our mind in creating wealth, money, really anything we want. And it's true that our mind is a very powerful instrument in helping us manifest and create what we want. I've talked a lot in recent posts about emotional processing, meditating, and it's all very powerful. And the power of your mind to create your reality, it's been around for a long time. It's not new information. It looks like I blinked out there. A lot of times we need reminders to do the work that we know we need to do, right? So sometimes we know intellectually what to do, we just don't do it a lot. So sometimes we need reminders. And this is probably a reminder for you to constantly hold a vision of where you want to go. And I have some examples of my own life that I can relate to this. And examples where I've used visualization to create what I want, including money, wealth. So the first example is when my kids were little. And I was working full time back then, up until my kids were like 6 and 2. And so when I was working full time, I always held this vision of working part time. I always wanted that balance. I liked working. I liked being in the workforce around adults, but I also wanted to be home with my children. And so I kept this visualization of being home with them a lot, but not sacrificing a good salary or a good income. And so lo and behold, I was able to manifest that. I was working for Westinghouse at the time, and a girlfriend and I actually wanted to go part-time. And so we proposed this job share arrangement. We ended up just getting two separate part-time arrangements. But the funny thing is that this company was an old school, very, chauvinistic type of old corporation. The only reason we got the part-time arrangements was because they were in a hiring freeze. So we always say to this day, if that had not been going on, if they weren't in a hiring freeze, there is no way that we would have gotten the part-time arrangement. So we always laugh at that and think that our timing was just perfect, right? So that's a manifestation thing if I ever saw one. It was really cool. The other thing that came about that I always held a vision for was leaving my public accounting job. So I had been in the tax field for a really long time. And although it was part-time, I knew it wasn't my passion. I knew I had to get out of there and really follow my passion and do what I love to do, which was not tax work. So the visualization I held there was, those big, if you're working in a corporate setting at all and you work in an office, I had an office, and they had those big garbage bins that they would use when they were cleaning out an office. So I would keep holding this vision of having that big garbage bin in my office, and I would be chucking all these tax books in it. And lo and behold, that happened too. So I was really laughing to myself when when my visualization actually came to fruition, and I was actually throwing books into a big dumpster. That was so enjoyable. It really was. I've also manifested cars. So when we say manifesting wealth, manifesting money, really, it's not the money we want, really, it's the underlying things that money buys. So sometimes you can just shortcut it and go right to manifesting whatever it is you want. I manifested a car really easily. I was turning 50. I won't tell you how many years ago, but I was turning 50 and I wanted a new car. And my ex-husband and I had always kind of just bought basic cars. But I thought, you know what? I need a nicer car. I really want a nicer car. So all of a sudden, I see this ad in a networking newsletter that I was a part of. And I got this really nice car for like nothing. It was unbelievable, like for not much money at all. And so I was like, wow, this is really powerful stuff. So I wanted to encourage you to always use your mind for the positive. So if you feel yourself being stuck, and many times we can get there, we feel stuck, especially if we're business owners. we're never where we want to be, right? Are you ever where you want to be as a business owner? No, you want to be further ahead. You want to be more successful, blah, blah, blah. And when you get stuck in those situations, whether it's a business related or not, just continue to hold a vision of where you want to go. And what's been a good practice for me is I do it at bedtime a lot of times. So if I'm getting ready to go to bed, trying to fall asleep, I just create a vision of where I want to go, where I want to be. Right now, I'm manifesting a new home, I think. And I'm also manifesting being close to my first grandchild. My daughter is expecting a little girl in a month on May 23rd. And I don't know, they're both in New York City. I'm in Pittsburgh. My daughter and brother and my son-in-law, my daughter and son-in-law live in New York City, as does my son. I'm in Pittsburgh, so we're not in the same city, but I'm going to manifest being with that baby. I'm not sure whether I'm going to New York a lot or whether my daughter and son-in-law are coming to Pittsburgh. So if they watch this, which they're probably not, but that would be awesome. So regardless, I am manifesting being in that child's life. And so I'll let you know how it turns out. But I want to encourage you to hold a vision of where you want to go, because way too many people get into this rut of just complaining about where they are. And even if they're positive people, even if you're a positive person, this happens to everybody. You get in these ruts where you start this stinking thinking, right? So when you catch yourself in that, and awareness is everything, and catching yourself is really the most important thing. Catch yourself and then go visualize where you want to be. Create a dream board, do those kinds of visualizations. But here's the caveat, and something I've always put on my dream board lately, and even when I hold a vision, I always say to my higher self, the universe, I say this or something better, because I know in my limited human mind, my limited human perception of things, that I might be limiting myself. So I hold a vision, but I'm also going to put that caveat out there, this or something better. So hope that's helpful. Please comment if you're watching this, if you're watching the replay of this and you have any questions. I have created vision boards, several vision boards. Have to create new ones every so often because everything on the vision board happens and you have to create a new one. I also have a great goal and vision outline. If you're interested in that, just message me, reach out to me, and I'll send it to you. I like it because it's not just the same old kind of goal setting template. It really helps to uncover the underlying essence of why you want something, because every desire we have is a desire for a feeling. So you want to get to the underlying essence and reason that you want something. Hey, Jane. Jane says, when I hold a vision long enough, I then start visioning a plan. That's awesome. I love that. Bill says, thanks. This is great and timely. Good, Bill. Nice to see you here. Yeah, Jane, that's awesome, because I realize as I get older, I have awesome ideas, but I am not much of a planner. So I really need to have people help me plan. So I think I'm gonna do what you suggest. That sounds awesome. Hold the vision and then hold a plan, or hold a vision of someone helping me plan it or planning it myself. That's what I need to do. I love that. I'm gonna copy from you. Thank you so much. So anyway, chime in, comment. It's been great being with you here today. Hope you have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.